Hello, friends and lovers, and welcome back. We got a sort of roguelike deck builder that is really special. This is one turn kill. Thank you so much to my good friend Andy in the Discord for submitting this game to potentially pay. It was less than 10 bucks on Steam, and it's really unique. So let's get into what's going on here. We play a Zaskia who goes on missions, and there's a sort of time loop thing going on here that's pretty funked up, but I guess we'll get to that as we get to it. So how does this game work? So cards have an energy cost, as you can imagine, but that energy cost is actually card draw. So you need to have that many cards left in the deck for a transcode here, for instance, 4, in order to actually play the card. So it's weird. It throws a wrench into things that makes it very unique. So we actually have to kill every single enemy in one turn to proceed. Otherwise, we're dead and the whole run starts over again here. So why don't we get started here and think about things. Tea Ceremony turns 2 cards with cost of 3 or less into 0 cost cards. So I need to be able to draw cards, so you do have to be careful. I don't want everything to be 0 cost because then I'll get no cards. So it's about making things cost some card draw, but not too much. We can play transcode here. We'll draw 4 cards at the start of this, but then we can return 3 after that. Fog clearing seems pretty rough, so why don't we drop that bad boy. Tea Ceremony doesn't really suit us either here. We'll draw a couple more by casting Intuition to buff up what we have in our hand. I would like to draw some more cards, not too many though. This deals damage even when it's discarded. Why don't we play Fog Clearing? We'll play this other transcode now, I'm kind of thinking here. We'll drop this, we'll drop this, we'll drop the other transcode. Sounds good. Play this Intuition here. Let's play this. And then I can discard Kunai Throw. I mean, I'm probably overdoing it, but this game gets really hard really quickly. There's actually a lot of cool stuff going on in this game here. Forgive me, I'm going to be clicking through most of the story because there is a lot being divulged there, but just so we can get through most of the gameplay. But if you want to check it out for yourselves, I mean, I highly recommend it already. Add 6 overload cards to the deck, so they're dud cards, which seems like it should be bad, but a lot of times it actually ends up being good. So this is a skill. This is usable at the start of every battle. Return up to 5 cards from hand to deck and draw same number of cards, or restart this stage. This skill can only be used once. I mean, I guess I'll take the overload, weirdly. It adds it to the deck, I believe. Alright, so now we gotta be up this pasture, and their minion, I guess you could say. So it's giving us the tutorial on how to use the skill. I mean, you just click it up here. So it adds it to the deck. So you might want it when you're very low on cards, basically, at some point, right? Why don't we just make these 2 0 cost? Another Tea Ceremony. Oh, concerning now. We'll play this. I'm just going to discard one of these because I need to draw some cards, right? We'll play Intuition. We'll play Intuition. We'll play Transcode, maybe. Let me read Intuition again. It adds 3 attack to the hand. I see. And now our hand is, or rather our deck is low, so you can add a bunch of crap to the deck that actually lets us play the cards now, right? So bum, 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 bum. Play that. I guess I can discard an overload as well now, too. Very good. Very good. This surprisingly simple twist actually makes things really complex, and you have to think about the game very differently from most other deck builders, at least that I've played. And I was quite surprised. The reviews are phenomenal for this game, too. It just came out very recently as well. Deal 30 damage. Good enough for me, I think. It's pretty laid back right now, but trust me when I say that it's going to get really hard. We actually even get to skip a mob that we'll see here later on while we're still sort of in the tutorial stages. Duplicate 1 card from hand. Sure, we'll take that, too. We have to beat Bulk now. There's a name, right? I got beef with you, buddy. I got beef with you, buddy. Okay. 3 cost or less. Okay, we'll do that. Then we'll play Transcode. Get rid of these Tea Ceremonies, I'm kind of thinking. Yeah, I need to draw some cards here. But not too many. What's a good card to duplicate here now, we think? We're going to add some crap to the deck. Why don't we do that? Deal the 30 damage. Add the 6 overload now. We're going to draw some. Get rid of that. Discard another overload. I know, I was probably being overly thoughtful there. Bulk, why did you want this? The Axum device. Alright, so we have now cleared, I guess what you could call a run. That's really quick, right? Too quick, you might think. But, I mean, just wait and see. We've unlocked some new cards that we could potentially use in the future now. And you will need to make good use of them in order to actually proceed here. You're going to have to change things. You will have to change things. This is where the weird stuff happens. Weird stuff starts happening because we're just back now. And we need to go do the same mission again. But things are a little different. Just a little different. In that things are mostly harder. Okay. So we can edit our deck now. And we can consider what we want to have here. So Against the Grain is a new card here, right? Return 3 cards from the deck. Draws 1, costs 10. You need a lot of cards. A lot of dud cards or cards you're willing to send back in order to make use of it, I think. We could probably stick with what we have. I was kind of thinking for now. Before we get into this, there will be a way to upgrade cards as well in the future. All right, we're back. What are you doing here? So this guy's going to be a bit beefier. And I very well may lose at some point. Let's just play Fog Clearing for now. Okay, we'll make those 0 cost. That's fine, because I might not even use them anyway, right? Let's send back all of that, I suppose. Play our intuitions, right? I dropped the skills, to be clear, as well. Let's drop that. Play our tea ceremony to make those free now. And it wasn't quite as easy this time, right? You're kind of creating your own puzzle that you have to solve. It's fascinating, I think. It really is. And there's probably going to be a lot of time spent mulling over your deck. Almost more so than what you're doing in here, potentially. I chose the 6 overloads again because it seemed to be quite useful, surprisingly. Add a bunch of junk to your deck. Okay, so this is new. The enemy now has an ability, a skill. Countdown advances when you play a card. When the countdown reaches 0, an ability activates, gain the upper hand by using the abilities against them. Adds overload to the deck itself. And you can see how often it's going to trigger here. Okay. Why don't we draw some cards before I play Intuition? So, okay, now it's counting down before it adds another one. Gotcha. So it's going to add a bunch of crap to my deck, basically, right? So there's one overload, so we can send that back. I think we just send back all of that even. Actually, I should draw some cards here first, I'm kind of thinking. Try to get the other intuition, right? We can discard these overloads while we continue to draw. Oh, was that 0 cost? It must have been 0 cost. Oh god, now there's like too many, right? I actually don't want to make anything 0 cost, so I'll just select cards that are already 0. Send back the overload. That was actually a little close, right? Probably could have played it differently. Forgive me, Pastor. I couldn't serve you. Someone must be the pastor. Okay, duplicate a card from hand. Okay, I'm going to go for that. So, what happens here? I don't remember. Something's coming. Oh, right. This guy, I think, like, has a countdown kind of thing going on. Like, you have to play kind of quickly here. Frighteningly. Okay. I don't have too few, right? Okay. Let's discard a... Sure, we'll do that. Tea ceremony. Add 6 overload to the deck. Not yet, maybe? Maybe I should have there, actually. The weakest cards. Duplicate a card from hand. I probably shouldn't have been that one, but here we go. Okay, start hitting it. Oh, God, my mouse got a little wonky there. I sort of panicked. Whack it, whack it, whack it. Okay, we're good, we're good. It's the same mission, but slightly different. Are you okay, sis? Loud sound coming from your end. A mecha? A clanker? Death to clankers. That's what I have to say. All right. I'm going to do the bomb again. Is this like the same setup I had last time? This is bulk. Bulk is hard. Bulk is hard. Why did you steal such a thing? What a thing. The Axum Core. Okay. Applies 5 seals to hand. Removes 1 seal each time you play a card. Countdown 3. This mechanic, I'm still trying to fully understand. Removes 1 seal each time you play a card. So this is marked. And potentially a problem. We're going to need to consider... Maybe I should send back the cards that have seals. I'm kind of thinking now. Is that weird? I kind of want to keep the intuition. So now you added seals to it again. You're about to add some more. You do not want to let these... We'll send that one back. I think you don't want to let these get hit by seals again. Add 6 overload deck. Might as well play the bomb here, right? Let's play this so that it's no longer sealed. And then you added 3 seals now. It says 5 seals, but I guess that means 3. I'm not sure. Okay. If these get hit again by the seals, then they get locked and you can't play them for like 5 turns or something like that. Or, well, 5 cards, I guess you could say. So you really don't want that to have happen. Let's play this. Trying to be cautious here a bit. Discard a card from my hand, huh? We'll do that. And we play this so you don't cause any trouble. Let's duplicate something that helps me draw. I'm kind of thinking here. Add some crappy overloads in. I think I'm going to leave that tea ceremony. Oh, no. Oh, I was going to say, did we not make it? But I think we did. Oh, that was close, though. That was very close. Ooh. Oh, okay. So we've done well so far, but it's after this when things get really spicy, and we're going to have to change some things. We did unlock some new cards, so we're going to have to take a look at the deck here. I didn't get much further than this after in my first a lonesome playthrough. I figured the rest would be like a fun surprise, maybe. I can imagine I might have to cut out some deck building, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, and then we're back. And then we are back. We have to do it all again. But things are going to get harder now. So now we have the actual sort of difficulty system going on here. So you can actually skip these battles if you want, but then you don't get the skill after each one if you do so. And you can choose what difficulty fight them on, but I think my understanding is you'd kind of just want to do this. There are upgrade chips, but we can't use them quite yet. If you beat them, you get a new card potentially for each one as well. I hope that makes some amount of sense. So let's take a look at our deck, because we did get some new things here going on. I tried to use this card a lot when I was alone. It wasn't a great accord. Triple P adds 3 attack when other cards in hand are returned to the deck. So get rid of the tea ceremonies. Maybe get rid of the intuitions as well. And I want cards. I think you get rid of these Bazes. And we want something like Against the Grain. Return 3 cards from hand to deck. I'm thinking Heat Burn adds overload to hand until there are 3. That's very expensive, though. In the sense it costs 4, right? After that, adds 2 Ferocious Claw cards to the deck. Discard 1 card from hand. Ferocious Claw is... Oh, where is it? Oh, there it is. Discard 1 card from hand. Cost 3, 24 damage. So it's a high damage. Adds 2 Ferocious Claws. Decrease cost of all cards in hand by 1. Discard 1 card from hand. So I'm okay with some discarding with these Heat Burns is the way I'm looking at it. But I do need to reduce the cost, potentially. Let's save that. I didn't try this exactly, but wait, did I add the triple Ps? I already forgot. I didn't even add the triple Ps. I added it Against the Grain, but not the triple Ps. Okay, so let's do that then. Reduces card cost, huh? Having 0 cost and 1 cost in the deck sounds kind of rough then. I won't lie. 2 kunai throws. Let's try it. I mean, there's a high chance I will simply perish here. Oh, we got some other new cards we can claim here. Additional skill obtained. Okay. Let's just try it. There's probably going to be a lot of trial and error. We're back. What are you doing? Why do I have a feeling I said these words before? Because you have. All right, jerkwad, get out of my way. Now he has 200 health. Okay. So I need the draw cards first and foremost. And I need to think about this thing, too, right? I want to reduce the cost of some things, but not too much. Send back these against the grains for now. Let's do a heat burn, shall we? Then we can transcode to get rid of the overload. So maybe we fill our hand if we can, right? And then we reduce the cost as much as we can. Play that. Okay. 1, discard an overload. 2, discard an overload. 3, discard an overload. Now everything is free. Okay, then. Maybe this will work after all. Oh, but against the grain is kind of bad. Ooh. Well, we'll play this heat burn. Then we'll play this against the grain. Now I have to discard something, though, again. Discard a card. Let's discard that. Shall we? So nothing really helps me draw. Same thing, because I can't really play that now, right? If I have no other cards in hand, did we have enough? Oh, does it work? It does work. Wow. By the last card. By the last card. Against the grain might be rough, though. How many times has it been? Is this hell? Discard up to 3 cards from hand and add the same cards to hand. And add same cards to the hand, huh? I think I'll just take the simple bomb here. She's back. So you remember what's going on. Okay. I don't see why you wouldn't just throw out the bomb right away here, right? I think you play 1 heat burn, right? And then we transcode to get rid of those if we can. Oh, she's adding overloads to my deck as well, though. Okay. Transcode again. Try to get rid of some. I'm not really doing so, though. So let's just start discarding them if I can. Reducing the cost here might not be that useful, sadly. Do I have another discard ability? I have against the grain. Okay, now we play this heat burn. Yeah, I need the draw. Discard a card. The overload, right? Transcode. Try to drop some back. Heat burn isn't going to do much for me. So I actually want to draw, so I don't want to play these so much, right? Let's try to draw some more. I got nothing. More against the grain. Don't play the triple Ps yet, because they're gaining power still. I'll still draw a bunch of cards from doing that. This will allow me to draw 1 card. No more, though. Is this enough damage? It was enough, actually. So maybe my plan is actually working. It seems to be. For the moment. But now we got the big guy coming that's on a timer. Do I want to add more overload to the deck? This kind of works with what I'm trying to do. Let me try that instead, right? Maybe I want to use the bomb at a specific moment for this guy instead, huh? Discard a card from the hand. Why don't we play that first? And I'll just drop that to deal a little bit of damage. Okay, let's play Transcode. And temporarily send back some of these cards. There's the heat burn for me, thank you. Transcode again. To send those back. Another heat burn. Okay, return up to 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't play transcode now. Uh-oh. Reduce the cost, please, quickly. Oh no, don't hit me. Discard a card from the hand, quick! Quick! Against the grain. Triple P, oh, finally. Ha! Scared the crap out of me. I can't play this card, really. Okay, is it enough? Was enough. Oh ho ho ho. Oh ho ho ho. That was tough. You gotta be ready for this guy. What's wrong? There's something to the ground. A piece of paper. DXX checked the system today. Very few issues. Okay. Restart this stage. You can only use the skill once. Add 3 fog clearing cards to your hand. That sounds pretty good to me. When I want to use it. Alright. I would be shocked if I actually beat this guy right now. Because of the seals, basically. Gonna be causing a major problem with that. We get to start with a heat burn, which is nice. 3 fog clearing cards. When we go to reduce the cost of everything, that could be quite spicy when you think about it. Transcode now. Drop all the overloads, though. Then we heat burn. But now you can see the seals have hit some cards here and causing major problems, potentially. Transcode again. Should have another heat burn, I believe. Yeah, I see it now. So let's return 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I redraw, though. Right. Add 3 fog clearing cards to the hand. Let's do that. Okay. Now I have some cards I will discard. What's the thing? I draw 1 card here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So I could heat burn, but maybe not yet. Do that. Do that. Can I heat burn still? Costs 2, though. I have nothing else to discard, so let's try. Let's do it. Okay. Now, most things are free. But I need to play these cards, right? No, you don't want to drop the triple P. Well, that's broken, so let's chuck that, right? That cost me 0. You're locked in now. Oh, I might have messed that up then. Can't play that. Discard a card from my hand. That was bad anyway. They'll unlock after a certain amount of turns. The turns, of course, listed, I guess. You want me to discard a card from the hand? No. I guess you discard this one. Okay, play the P's. Wow! Exact lethal. Exact lethal. You're right. You're right about that. Apologize for calling your reasons trivial. You look down on me, don't you? Cute little art in the game, too, right? I just love the idea. Wow, I'm shocked I cleared that, to be honest. I was gonna say we... But, you know, I'm not able to read your ideas in real time. Changes 3 cards in hand to fog clearing. Changes 3 cards to fog clearing. Interesting. Fragile. Return 3 cards from hand to deck. I think you have to play this as soon as you pick it up. Adds Flower of Immortality to deck. Don't know what that is. Oh, itself? Thunderstorm. Fragile. Adds 2 Thunderclap cards to the deck. Okay, I gotcha. Now things are gonna get very spicy. We're gonna have to do some upgrading. It's still not working. Can you hear me, sis? Loud and clear. Okay. This is where they think it's a dream, I believe. Perhaps it's just a dream and just try to wake yourself up or do it all again, whichever. Let's claim our rewards. We got some upgrade chips, an upgrade facility. Increase attack by total cost of cards in hand. Ooh. Oh, okay, I understand. That's actually not bad. I kind of like that. Okay, so we claimed all those. So let's go to upgrade facilities here. Here we can use some chips that we've earned in order to upgrade some cards here. For instance, triple P. It goes from... Well, it still adds 3 attack when other cards in hand are returned to the deck, but deals damage equal to attack when returned. I actually didn't like that upgrade from the sound of things. I do like the sound of that card I just got. What does Heat Burn do? Adds overload to hand until there are 3. Increases attack by number of cards in hand. Ooh. That costs 20 to upgrade. You know what? Just do it. 1. Heat Burn ++ now. Oh. You can actually turn that off if you want, interestingly. Subtracts 5 attack from hand. What do you mean? Sounds terrible. Sounds horrible. Where's that other card we just picked up that sounded kind of juicy? Heavy Blow. Cost 40 to upgrade. Increases attack by total cost of cards in hand. Increases the number of attacks by 1 if attack 50 or more. Still sounds pretty good to me. That might be the only 2 cards we can upgrade. I don't even have that in my deck yet, but we should take a lookie. Yeah, we only have 10 chips left. So I don't think anything costs that little to upgrade. So let's edit our deck at least a little bit. So the kunai throw isn't great. It usually just gets kind of chucked. Against the grain is a bit... Yeah, it's a bit randy. What if I get rid of 1? We'll get rid of the kunai throw. Well, this is the discard, but that's potentially okay. Heavy Blow. Increase attack, yeah. By total cost. So I'd want to play this before I play the prayer that reduces the cost of cards. Okay. Interestingly. All right, and now we gotta up the difficulty. Again, you can choose to not make them harder, potentially. Deals a fatal blow. Seals cards, adds overload to deck still. Okay, let's give this a shot. Why won't you let me through? You're as stubborn as a mule. Do you really not remember the details of the mission you were given? Of course not. Then how about the faces of the people who ordered you here? You said you're doing this for your sister. Can you even recall a single meal you've had with her? My point exactly. All you do is act in order, nothing more. As we all. All right. Increase attack by number of cards in hand. Yeah, I mean, I have to kind of use this to get the heat burn. Sorry, the overloads popping and locking, though. Then we'll shuffle them back in and play it again. Where's that card? Have I not drawn it? Where's Heavy Blow? Did I forget to add it? I don't know. Could it be? Huh. Might have forgotten to add it? I don't see it. We have another heat burn. Okay, okay, let's focus. Let's focus. I'm trying to chuck all these back, but it's not really going to work, is it? I have to do this and start discarding now. Okay, and then I can play heat burn. And then we discard the last one. Now everything is free. I do have cards to discard here if need be. Against the grain is a bit rough. Discard the overload. You have 0 attack. Thanks, game. Hey, can't play all these. Oh, we did not succeed here. And I would say it was not even close also. I have nothing in hand, so this is what happens. I'm back. The enemies are getting tougher for each battle. No shit. You know, if I had Heavy Blow, it would have been a different story. I guess I forgot. Huh? Couldn't I throw? Did I not save it? What? What'd I do? I guess I didn't hit save. That's going to be my guess. My guesstimony. Save, 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 save. Okay. Yeah, I guess the grain is a bit rough. I really want to play Heavy Blow before I reduce the cost of things. I have all 3 heat burns in there, though. Okay. Let's try again, shall we? I probably should not have earned any chippies from doing that. Okay. Starting with the heat burn again. Then we transcode. And then we heat burn. And then we transcode. To send some back. Okay, so now I want to play Heavy Blow, I think. Oh, if it's 50 or more. Oh, man, that's tough. Do I play another heat burn instead, then? But now I have nothing in the deck. Oh, that's a problem. Where's Heavy Blow? Okay, yeah. So I kind of have to do this to reduce the cost of everything, which means Heavy Blow isn't gonna do anything, really. Still deals 25, I guess. But I should play it before I reduce the cost of anything else, I suppose, right? Heavy blow. Heavy blow. Heavy blow. Discard that. Okay. I can shuffle some cards back into the deck. Okay. I think that actually works. We can do that. Then we can transcode. Ah, crap. But then I have to return 3 cards. Well, against the grain is kind of useless now, right? Discard a card from the hand. Discard a card from the hand. I don't think we made it, right? It's a little bit closer. Was it a bad draw or a bad play or a combo of all? Or a combination of it all? Let me try this one again. Okay. Heat burn. I may have gotten a bit greedy. I won't lie. It's hard to get to 50, that's for sure. It is tempting to attempt to, though. Now let's play that heat burn. Now I'm getting low on cards in the deck. That's when I have to consider using something like Against the Grain, probably right about now, to shuffle a bunch of junk back in. Okay. So this is a good time for Against the Grain. Okay. Yeah, put all the overloads back. Then heat burn. Do I have another Against the Grain? Apparently not. Okay. I can reduce the cost of everything here. No problem. Oh, I still have a heavy blow, though. If I play this heavy blow, I'm going to have a full draw, and then I cannot reduce the cost. So I can't do that. I have to do this. Then I can play heavy blow. Then I can play these. Okay. Is this going to be enough, though? Time will tell, I suppose. Discard a card from the hand. Discard a card from the hand. Discard a card from the hand. We did live. Hey, a little bit of progress. It's a little bit better. Possibly just a better draw, I can't tell. But now at least we get some skills, right? Do sharpening. Duplicate a card from the hand. That could be useful. Return up to 5 cards from hand to deck. I'm going to do the duplicate here. She's here. So now we're going to get a lot more overloads in the deck. So this might actually be easier. Do you wish to beat her? If I can win, I entrust you my sacred duties and blessings in the Lord's name. What? I lend you my powers. Face your opponent and ready yourself. All right, what's going to be different? I'll give it a try. Past or dead. I mean, she just looks a little bit eviler, is my understanding. Ooh, bad draw, huh? I definitely don't want to duplicate anything here. I have to discard something now. Ooh, yikes. Guess it has to be a transcode. And I should probably play this heavy blow now. Who's attacked by the number of cards? I think I have to play that. Now we can transcode to start to get rid of some of these. What is this now? Balance and does not destroy this card. Destroys all overload cards in hand. Destroys this card. Destroys all overload cards in hand. So I have to pick one. I think this is okay. Heavy blow. I guess I'll duplicate heavy blow here. Let's play that heat burn now, right? Send back these overloads. Do I have another heat burn in hand? I do not. Heavy blow. Heavy blow. Uh-oh. Against the grain. We didn't draw everything. Does not destroy this card. Every enemy's HP recovers by 5 times the number of cards in hand. 40. Destroy this card as 3 attack to the hand. That's okay. That's actually good, even. Because I actually want the draw. Oh, she's actually dead. Okay, good. Ah, okay. So that battle got a lot spicier, huh? I lost again. I knew it. I'm no good, Pastor. Pastor? Huh? Come on, Pastor. Wake up. Can't be true. Tell me you're sleeping, please. Can't even get out of my bed by myself. Can't even cook for myself. Pastor is dead. Why aren't you dead as well? Add 6 overload cards to deck. Yes. I'm going to say to that. No matter how many times we repeat this. Don't worry, I'll destroy you as many times as necessary. Although this is going to be a bit rough, I won't lie. Definitely give me that. I have to play very quickly now. Or rather, quite quickly, I should say. Another heat burn. Okay. Duplicate a heavy blow, I'm going to say. Where's the transcode? Oh, I'm out of crap in the deck here. Okay. Heat burn's pretty bad now. What can you do, though? I have to start playing these. Okay, because I have too much crap in the deck. Okay. Heavy blow. Oh, crap. I forgot about heavy blow. Probably shouldn't have played that one, because now I don't have much to discard here. Is it enough? It's enough! Some mistakes were made for sure. Remember, heavy blow before the reduced cost. Before. Choose one card from deck and add it to your hand. Adds 3 fog clearing cards. That's pretty good right before... Yeah, actually, that's quite good. Right before we heavy blow, right? Add those in right before that. Oh, he is crazy looking. I'm not letting you through, no matter what your intentions are. I hate your guts. This guy's gonna be spicy, but at least I'm not rushed this time. Because of the stupid seals. Now it does appear to be actually 5 seals. But I need to play heavy blow right away. Cost is actually getting up there for that, huh? 3 fog clearing. Add 6, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Transcode now, I suppose. Can we play the heat burns? Is my thought. So I can reduce the cost of Against the Grain, but I might want to duplicate something. Heavy blow? Let's do that. Then we add 3 fog clearing. Add a bunch of overload. Do all that. Okay. Now I play my heavy blows, and that's big damage. Oh, baby, that's big damage. Oh, my God, it's a monster. Good night. Good night, sir. Good night, I say. Corporate mercenary. How dare you? Yo, F the corpos. Your strength is beyond average. Huh. If we get the right skills, right, it actually makes that a lot easier. Adds 10 attack to fog clearing cards in hand. Ooh, that could be interesting. Although, wait, we have to rely on skills. Discard 2 cards from hand. Adds iron coin to deck when discarded. Iron coin. Adds 2 attack each time card is played. Huh. Use 1 card in hand and return it to the deck. Oh. Hi there, sis. How are you? Oh, we're fighting. I didn't realize we'd fight Rita. Ability changes each time a damage is taken. Adds 1 cost. To what? To everything? Okay. So we have to play a heavy blow to start, I think. Should I just add the fog clearing now? Is there any reason not to? I guess there isn't a reason not to. And I might as well duplicate a heavy blow while I'm at it as well. Okay, now we can heat burn. Transcode. Heat burn again. Oh, crap, you did something to me. Decrease cost by 1, it says now. Huh. Oh, crap, I can't... Oh, well, we can heat burn now, I guess. I'm only gonna draw a bunch of crap, though. Now that's fragile and deals 0 damage like a jerk. Okay. Now I have to start reducing the cost of everything. And that's the only way. But she's, like, destroying my cards. Adds 1 cost. Might be okay. Kind of hard to tell. Put that crap back in the deck. even though it doesn't really matter. Stop doing that. So I don't know what she's going to use ahead of time, generally. But I want to use my best cards early on. Okay, we got her. I can't win to use this. You're the strongest there is. There's no one I can't beat. It's all thanks to the training I do day in, day out. Got a hand to you, Rita. You've gotten stronger. That's not true. Okay. That was fun. Fires 3 shots. Meaning like 3 attacks. So if we add attack to it, that's generally better. 3 times 15. So we want to upgrade the cards. I might not mess with our deck too much now because it worked. There were some close calls. The triple P's, huh? Against the grain. Heavy blow. Heat burn. The discard here. It's only when I'm up against it. I guess it just really depends. Why don't we just focus on upgrading and see if we can do okay here. We got some upgrade chips. Skill obtained at departure. Ooh, nice. Adds 2 aggro ray cards to deck. Increase cost of all cards in hand by 1. That's interesting. So let us use our upgrade facility. We now have 100 to potentially make use of. Fog clearing, you could increase it and just make it deal triple the damage, which is pretty good, right? It's not bad. What does this do? As attack of the discarded card. No, I don't think we care about that, right? What else are we using? What's against the grain do? Cost to return 4 cards to the deck and it deals double damage. It's not bad. I guess I'm going to stick with that. I'll take it. Heat burn. Oh, whoops, I already did that one. I forgot. Heavy blow's already been done. Down here, we have a prayer. Decrease cost of all cards in hand by 3. Discard 1 card from hand. So I'd only need like 1 of these in the deck then. Wow. Yes? I'll upgrade it, but now I have to shift the deck a little bit, right? What's the transcode thing do? Fragile, return 3 cards from hand to deck. Adds random attack card to deck when this card is returned. When this card is returned. Cost 60. Return 3 cards from hand to deck. As a random attack card to deck when this card is returned. So I'd have to use something else to return it. That's my understanding. Okay. Ferocious Claw. Yeah, not great. Fog clearing. Wait, that's not even in the deck, right? Neither is Kunai Throw. Triple P I don't really like. So I have 60 chippies. I don't know what to use it on. Well, I'm about to add some cards to the deck, and I have to pick what to add is another way to look at it. Fires 3 shots, huh? Adds 1 shot for every 3 cards with costs of 3 used this turn. Used this turn. Not really convinced by that, I think. Aggro Ray. Adds 1 cost to all cards in hand. Adds 30 attack when a deck is 5 cards or fewer. Discards 1 card from the hand. Fog clearing, huh? Just simple, normal, big damage. It would be better than this when you think about it, right? I guess I'm gonna do that. I might just add fog clearings and get rid of one of those prayers, basically, now. Is the thought. Get rid of 2 of those, add 2 fog clearings. I guess that's that. And I guess we'll see. Why don't we give 1 more departure a shot here? See if we can do it. Increase the difficulty of everything. Alright, we got the skill. Add a skill at the start here. Ooh, 3 fog clears. Oh, but they're the demoted ones, huh? Still, that's quite good for what we're doing, I believe. You're right, I can't recall it anymore. Alright. Looks like a heavy burn to start here. Easily. Add the fog clearings now, so I messed that up a little bit. My apologies. No transcodes. Let's use against the... Oh, did I upgrade against the grain? Apparently I did. I'm still going to use it. 1, 2, 3. And I'll drop a fog clearing for now. So use heat burn now. Right? Drop all those. Now the deck's getting a bit low. But so I have to use my heavy blows now. Oh, but I'm not quite at 50. Damn. Too bad, huh? Heavy blow. Heavy blow. Finally, I drew the triple Ps there, right? Discard and overload. Play this. Discard these 3. Okay. Discard a card from the hand. We can rip that. Oh, I don't even have heat burn fully discounted there. Fog clearing. I don't think we're mincing. Oh, actually, we can do this. I have to do 4 cards, though, because that sucks. Guess I'll drop a crappy fog clearing. Is that better? Probably not so much. What the hell just happened? Did you do that, you jerk? So I think these all break on the next card I play. Did I take too long? No! I didn't realize he had an ability. Okay, that's interesting, right? Wow, it got spicier. We've talked a lot since we got here. It got much spicier. Let me give that one more shot without altering anything. The upgraded against the grain. I don't know. Is there anything, adds 6 overloads to the deck? We can do that. I don't see any mention of a time going on here. Okay. So we do that. I don't want to add the overloads to the deck yet. Turn 4 cards. Heavy blow. I want to draw the triple Ps first if I could. Do I just cast this heavy blow now? Not sure. Heat burn now. Transcode. Now there's nothing in the deck but overload, so we can do this. But I would still like to play the heavy blows before I discount anything. If I can find them. It's at 50, so it's a double hit. So that's kind of a big deal, right? There's the other one. Still don't see any countdowns from him. So don't play something... Well, I should play something stupid like Transcode in reality. Discard an overload. Because it makes the triple Ps better, right? But now, okay, let's be careful and use only our highest damage things in case he pulls the same stunt on me, right? I know that's 27, but I can make it higher. Can I? Oh, 4. Now it's 39. No, I don't have 40. You jerk. They don't even tell you. They don't even tell you. You got me. Wow. That's cool, though, right? I really like the concept here, you know? I wouldn't mind continuing to play. It's sort of a roguelike. It's sort of a roguelike. I guess it is, you know? It might be a bit loose in some ways, but I think it's a really cool concept. What do y'all think? That is 1 turn to kill, and I'm definitely willing to play more if you let me know down in the comments if you're really interested, if you liked what you saw, if you want to see more. I mean, I might have to think a little bit harder about the deck building and cut out some of it. But yeah, I don't know. I just really like it, and it's a cheap game. You know, it's just a fun experience, I think. All right, you know what I asked for? Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in another video.